Yes.
F means, what do you think F means? There's
Full.
F and R.
That's full. F?
F.
That's full, right?
No. There's two brake systems. There's two braking systems. Your
Okay.
front
Okay, front. Okay.
and your rear.
Oh, rear. Okay.
If the front goes out, you still got the rear to stop the bus.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, just for now, I'm just going to use the rear.
Okay.
The rear gauge. In the perfect world, they would work perfectly together, but we don't live in a perfect world, right?
That's true.
So how about just for teaching purposes, I'm just going to refer to the rear.
Uh-huh.
Do you see how much PSI you have? Can you see?
That's 120?
To me, it's more like 130. But if you were to say 120, it's an acceptable answer.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 5 parts to this air brake test, so I'm ready. Tell me when you're ready to record.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, number 1 is a cut-in test.
Okay.
It's got to cut in no less than 85 PSI. So I'm going to pump. Okay, I'm going to stop at 100 to check it. 85 is still lower, but it might cut in at 100. See the needle?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think? Is it staying in place or is it
It's
starting
moving.
to cut in?
It's cutting.
There you go. That's it. Cut in is done. This bus cut in at 100. Most Prevos do.
Okay.
So cut in test is done. Now I'm going to wait for a cut out test. It's got to cut out, like it's got to stop pumping and rising no more than 140.
Okay.
And usually, I don't know if you heard that noise.
I heard it.
You heard
At
it?
the back.
That's the cutout noise.
Okay.
That's where the system can't pump, it can't fill up any more air.
Okay.
So it releases that little bit. And where's cutout now? 140 is the line, but it's below. So what do you think it is?
Should be 130.
130. Exactly. So there you go. So cutout is done. We did cut in and cut out. The third part is a static test.
Okay.
Okay, static.
Uh-huh.
You're simply going to kill the engine. And then we just want battery auxiliary. Okay? No engine. Just simply auxiliary battery power. And you're going to wait for that for 1 minute. After the puff, there you go.
Okay.
You heard that puff? Now I'm going to time it for 1 minute. That needle is still at 130, and it shouldn't fall no less than 2 psi in a minute. Okay? So literally, you can't touch the pedals at all. It's called a static test. And you're going to measure it for at least 1 minute. We're just doing a brake test.
Okay. I can wait till you finish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe in 2 minutes?
2 minutes, yes, sir.
All right. Because, yeah, I have a question for you, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Give us 2 minutes.
Okay, so is the needle, I still got 10 seconds. Has the needle fallen no less than 2 psi? What do you think?
I think so.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Hasn't it stayed in place?
Yeah, it's almost, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's still at 130, right? So basically, now I'm going to do an applied test. That's number 4. We did cut in, cut out, static, now apply. Because I'm going to apply the brake and then release the parking brake. See how it decreased air? It's maybe at 105 now. Is that fair?
Yes.
There you go. I'm measuring it for 1 minute. Okay, I applied the brake, released my parking brake, measuring it for 1 minute, and it shouldn't fall no less than 3 psi in a minute. Okay? Are you a basketball fan by chance?
No, it's my son.
Yeah, do you remember that famous basketball player by the name of Michael Jordan?
Oh, yeah?
Do you remember his jersey number? It's a very famous jersey number. It's probably the most famous jersey number of all.
I know, I don't remember.
23.
Okay.
That's how I remember this. Static is 2, applied is 3.
Okay.
23.
23.
We
Okay.
want to do a brake test in that order, okay? Static,
2.
then apply.
3.
No less. No less than 2 in a static, no less than 3 in an applied test, like now. Okay, and we got a minute. Did it lose 3 psi?
Yes.
No.
No.
Isn't it still at 103 or 105? Has the needle moved?
Oh, yeah, that is true. It did not shake. Yeah, even the one below.
Has the needle moved?
But I thought it moved a little.
No. A good test shouldn't move at all, but it should not move no more than 3. But according to me, it still looks at 105. So I'm gonna reapply my parking brake. Now I let go and relax. And that's my apply test. Now I want to check the low air warning is number 5. Okay? I'm gonna pump. The system has to come on, the low air warning has to come on no less than 60. See how 60 is lined up with the red?
Yep.
Red means bad, right? You gotta stop. The system's gotta work around there, no less than 60. There you go. Cut in was at 65.
Okay.
See how the needle's above 60?
Yep.
So there you go, we got a good system. Now you can turn on the engine. See, that's the low air warning. You gotta see it turn red, and you gotta hear it. You gotta hear the alarm.
The alarm.
That way, heaven forbid, if you're ever driving with 50 people and you hear that alarm, you gotta get over into the shoulder. Okay, that means your front and rear tank is
Something's wrong.
something's bad. Yeah, it's not working. And that's a 5-part air brake test.
This is, you've done me a great
So
favor.
you could go ahead and stop. Are you done?